You have new quests in your codex.
Greetings, Tenno, and welcome back to Warframe TOG. TOG is a series of streams that I've been doing for the older generation or the other generation, or if you want it, the ordinary gamer. The people like me who don't have great reflexes and um, I'm older in my 60s and have arthritis in all my fingers. I can't spot things on the screen very well. I'm slightly colorblind. Um, and boy, can I not dodge to save my life in any situation. So this is focused, the stream is focused on tips for people like me. Um, and it's going to teach you about pretty much every aspect of the game in the process. Right now, we are looking at a whole lot of stuff ready to claim. I'm claiming a cipher and building another one because we never have enough. I am not quite ready to claim the
Do you
former and
remember
build another
anything
one, but I
about the
do
data?
need to get
Or
it.
just seems to have misplaced those memories?
We're building Wukong, and tomorrow at this time, I plan to claim Wukong and uh, basically begin teaching you all about Wukong. Wukong is the Monkey King. He is incredibly high survivability, and he is superb at things like spy missions, which have been many people's bane over time. But once you get Wukong into a good buildable state, he is the best at spy missions, except for Lewis Spy. Um, um, and he's also really good at a lot of other types of mission types that where you need to move fast through, like captures and
Space station
sabotage,
ready?
and um, uh, he's also even because of his survivability, he's really good at soloing Orokin vaults, and I will teach you how to do that at some point because I haven't touched that yet. So Wukong has been doing this. We have two other Warframes in. I'm gonna grab one of these and build another one of those. We have two other Warframes in our queue, Mag and Volt. Both of them are going to be finished around the same time, 3 days from now, which would put them Friday night sometime. Uh, Whether we're going to be ready to go and work with both of those at the same time, I don't know. We're going to claim all of these things. Oh my, we're having connection issues with the server right now, and I don't know what's causing it. I saw this with a network not responding, but my stream is working fine. So I can't tell you what exactly is causing the issue. Um, if it times out, I might get signed out. Yep, I will be logged out. All right, so I'm going to hit OK. It's going to bring me back to the login screen, and I'm going to log back in. Um, Not sure what happened there. It sometimes happens when you're claiming something from the foundry. I have noticed that. All right, so we're back. We're going to go and try and claim Volt again. All right. Whoops. Go up to the things that are ready. Volt systems. Claim it, please. There we go. We're claiming Volt Neuroptics. And we're claiming Volt Chassis. And then we're going to come up here, select everything, type Volt. And there he is. He's ready to build. He cost me 25,000 and I have it. So I'm going to build it. And in 3 days' time, he will be ready to use. All right. So I'm going to get rid of that and come back to my builds. And now we have the same thing with Mag. We're going to claim. We're going to claim. We have actually an extra Mag Neuroptics blueprint from when we were doing things. And we're going to claim same thing with the Mag chassis. We actually have 2 extra of each of these. So if we needed to build a second Mag, which we might want to do at some point, I'm just saying there's a reason for it, but I won't go into it right now. we could do that. So now we've got our mag parts. We come back over here. I say mag. And oh my goodness, there's a lot of matches on mag, but there's the important one. We're going to build him, and he's going to take 72 hours. All right, we just spent a bunch of money, and we started building some Warframes. Now, the other thing, if we get rid of this, you see that Volt and Mag are both being built. Wukong is still a day away, but there are other things ready to claim. I'm going to claim another cipher because I never have enough ciphers. I need to get a 10x cipher
Stand by while I analyze
from
intelligence
the
Error, not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
No, I did not. And you're hiding my claim button. There it is. Okay, and I can build this. Okay. So I used a lot of energy restores and a lot of ciphers doing some higher level spy missions last stream. So I will need more. I can get the 10x cipher blueprint probably. I don't have the money in the near future. So what we do have, however, are weapons, and we have a number of primary weapons. Okay, and a number of secondary weapons. What we don't have is slots for 5 weapons. If we look at our equipment and we look at our inventory,
Ordis has completed a foundry task.
we have 1 Warframe slot. We're going to need another one in order to claim both Mag and Vault. I'm going to buy that right now because I have some platinum and we know we're going to need it. So I'm going to purchase that. That's one of the ways to get it. Alright, and we have currently 12 weapon slots. Oh, wow. I'm not exactly sure how I ended up with 12 weapons. No, we have no weapon slots. That's the platinum cost for 2 weapon slots. Okay, so I'm going to buy 2 of these right now. I'm going to purchase that one. And I'm going to purchase this one. And the reason I'm not purchasing any more is we will get not that far off from here. We will get from Nightwave. Actually, no, that's a pretty far distance. I just realized. We are. It's the Exilus that's available next. We will, when we hit rank 9, get 2 more weapon slots. So I'm going to buy 2 more right now because we're never going to run short of needing weapon slots. Okay, so I'm going to go up here. No, go back to my equipment. Inventory. And buy 2 more weapon slots. Now you notice I have used up more platinum than the initial 50 because I went and bought 100 along with a weapon for $4.99. It's not bad price for 100 platinum and a weapon, which is the Aeolach. That's actually been a decent weapon, and it comes with an Orokin reactor pre-installed. So you cannot go wrong with just spending $5 on that. You can get platinum by trading if you want, but I will not have time to do any of that during this stream. I'm trying to get as much done as I can in each session, and honestly, trading is time consuming. But if you do want to trade and you happen to be on my Twitch right now, at the bottom in my About section, there's a links section. And if you go to those links, one of those links is to iFlynn's series on beginner Warframe from last year. His second episode has a very good tutorial about trading. It goes through how to use Warframe Market, which is a third-party site for listing the things that you want to trade, and Frame, which is a third-party application that links to your Warframe program on your system, and helps you determine what things are worth in platinum on Warframe Market. It will literally pop up things like when you look at a prime relic in the selection that comes after you open relics. You will be getting the information you need in order to the amount of platinum it costs, and also it'll show you the amount of ducats you'll earn if you sell it for Orkin ducats for Barraketeer, which is a big goal of ours right now. But the first thing we're going to do tonight is we are going to go claim these new weapons. So I've got this one. I've got a Cypher. I'm going to claim and build another one because you can never run out. Okay, the Forma is not quite ready yet. I'm going to claim the Nucor. I'm going to claim the Penta. I'm going to claim the Rubico. I'm going to claim this Squad Energy Restore and build another one. Okay, so we've claimed everything that's important out of here. In 7 minutes time, we're going to have a Forma. And I want to build a second one because we need those Forma. Okay, so very important right now. If you look, there are these exclamation points down here. That means there are new things for us to possibly swap in. We like Oberon for right now for Sanctuary Onslaught for ranking things up. And we're going to try and rank up the Rubico, which I'm going to equip. And we're going to try and rank up the Nucor. Okay, so that's 2 of our new weapons. Okay, and I think, did we make a sword? Oh, we're still ranking up the heat sword. It's not 100%, so we're going to keep that on. The Rubico, we're going to do a quick upgrade here. Now, I happen to know, because I have planned this out a bit, the Rubico is going to become a key weapon for us when we do Eidolon hunting. Okay, so I have 1 Orkin Catalyst left. I'm going to use it on the Rubico. Okay, all right, and we are going to throw the Serration on there. We're going to probably have to Forma this up quite a few times just to get what we want. I'm going to throw up, it has, look at that critical chance of 30%. That's really high for a base critical chance. I'm going to throw a point strike on there and now bring that up to 75% chance. That means every time we fire, we have a 75% chance of proccing a critical, and it does 3 times damage by default. Do we have the thing that gives us increased damage on a critical? That's the critical chance. I forget what it's called for a rifle. Actually, let's look at critical. The easy way to find a lot of these things is to use the search. So I'm looking at critical. That's not going to do things. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. Vital Sense, that's the one that gives us extra damage. We have 7. I'm going to throw that on there too. Okay, now we do 5.4 times the damage every time we do a critical, and he's already doing 477 with barely any mods on him. We can enhance those. Okay, notice the fire rate is 2.67. I would say we could increase that, but look at the reload speed. It's the one real weakness of the Rubico, okay, is it takes a long time to reload and only has 5 shots. So let's look at reload. And there's a thing called Fast Hands, which gives us some better reload speed. And we're going to rank it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we do, I think 4 is the maximum we can do with right now. And that's going to cost us some endo and a little bit of credits. We're going to say yes. All right, so now it's come from 2.4 down to 1.9, which is not great, but it is better. Okay. So that's a good starting point for the Rubico. We're going to put a lot more on this before we're done. All right. The Nucor. Oh, no, I'm not swapping that out. The Nucor is a kind of an interesting weapon. It's a radiation-based weapon. If you notice, the default damage is radiation, which can confuse people. It's a beam weapon also, okay? And it has a range of 25, which is pretty big for a beam weapon. Okay, so there's a lot of things we could do with this. Its critical chance and damage are terrible, but its status is big. All right, so we want to do Hornet Strike, which is our damage mod. You always put on your base damage mod first. Okay, when you're doing these things, and then you look for what you want to rank up. We're going to rank status. Okay, right now we have status duration and we have a status chance. Sure shot is the status chance. We have no points in it. I'm going to put at least 3 in there. Okay. And that ranks our status chance up to 46%. We want status to happen because as soon as they get status, people start getting confused. Okay, and it stacks. The more status they get, the more confused they will be. Okay, they may start attacking allies. It's a pretty useful thing. Unfortunately, it's got a fire rate of 10. Every 5 seconds, you're going to have to reload it, and it's going to take 2 seconds to reload. So we only have 5 left. I could increase the status duration, but instead, what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to throw a little more damage on here because Augur Pact is a great little thing in damage. So now we're doing more damage and status on this. We'll see how this works. We know our Oberon is pretty good for, and our Wukong we don't have yet. Okay, so we're not going to level anything up with that. So we know our Oberon is pretty good by default for Sanctuary Onslaught, so that's where we're going. I'm going to go here to Sanctuary Onslaught. We're going to start a new thing, and we'll see what we get. And we're already in here. Okay. So you already see our new core has gone up to 2 just from being in the room with other people. You can see that the Rubico does really well. Okay. Even with what we've just got on there. I can't even see things. The problem here is... Oh, that's not even a more... Let's see. Look at that. Everything's ranking up. We're doing so well here. We're barely even started this, and we are just ranking everything up ridiculously fast. I don't even need energy. I'm going to come out here. Now, some people complain when you have something like, let's see, what do we have here? I don't even know what's causing all that damage, to be honest. I couldn't tell you. Ooh, there's a guy I can kill. You saw I did 4,000 damage to him with an almost completely unranked Rubico. Rubico is a very, very good weapon. Alright, let's pull out the new core and see if we can find a target. They're dying so quickly that I don't know if that's going to happen. There's a target. Nope, he's already gone. Well, I will say we are very, very efficient here. Wow, we've got one of these guys has taken a mushroom power from Noko. Okay. So if you notice, this is our beam weapon. It fires a nice beam a long distance. And then you have to reload it. And then it can fire that nice beam again. I don't know if that actually can reach him, but nope. The new core's kind of a useful secondary weapon. There are better ones, but I like this one. And it may become our primary secondary weapon when we're not doing spy missions in the future. Ooh. Wait a minute, what was that? You can see things are popping in and popping out very quickly. Some of them are popping out because we're doing the damage. Some of them are popping out because other people are doing the damage. There we go. We just killed that with the nuke core. What's this? Oh. I thought we might have had a sparkly there. Yeah, we've got our Noko in one corner, or Noko, whatever that. I'm freaking Pope, which is a Banshee Prime with a Noko power. We've got a mag in here somewhere. Well, I don't even know what the mag is doing. There's just so many things going on here that it's hard to say. That was our mag that just went. We're giving everybody defenses every time we pick up a health orb, by the way. So that's helping. Everybody's fully defended. We're running low on enemies. Hopefully they'll spawn more in. There we go. There's an enemy. Okay. Switch back to our Rubico because honestly, we can hit things from way over here. I'm shooting right through. If you notice, by the way, our plants are still here. Okay. Every time you cast that power, it makes a new field, and the old field doesn't go away until it times out. There's our conduit. Where is it? Up there. And we go in. Okay, I know what map we're on now.
For you, failure has real life consequences.
Sometimes it is better to fire by the seat of your pants with the Rubico because aiming is such a big zoom. There is an augment available for it that reduces its zoom. So if you have to put a mod on to reduce the zoom of a weapon, you know it's got a huge zoom. Okay. I don't usually do that because sometimes you want that distance. But you don't need it. Look at that. I did 490,000 points with that. Okay. With one shot. From the group code. That's a critical. That's what happens when you do criticals. Is you can get ridiculous amounts of damage with this. And this isn't even fully modded yet. We're going to need this for Eidolon hunting later. Yep, alright, so people are ranking things up. We can see that they're ranking new weapons up as we go. And they haven't finished yet, so we might actually get a couple more rounds out of this before we're done. I like when I'm doing this to camp out a corner. And, oh, there. Oh, well, no. There's a guy. Now, if I was ranking up a sword, oh, well, I have, well, yeah, that's probably already been ranked up fully at this point. And we'll go to round 4.
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Hey, where are you coming from? Somewhere up here. doesn't take much to kill with the Rubico. When we get up to the higher level ones, it might take a little bit. But this is such a great little weapon. Well, it's not a little weapon. There we go. It's got that Arctic Eximus. It's got that guy. When you get a break, you always want to reload if you can. Sometimes you're not going to get a chance to reload when you're getting a break in the action. Stay over in this little corner of things. Up, and there's the conduit. You know, we're doing pretty well. I'm going to go one more. Let's see if anybody follows along, which is hard to say if they have.
That I enjoy this suffering? Irrelevant. Focus on your task.
I don't know if anybody else is following us. We might have to go hide in a corner. Oh, we got a host migration. I think we may be the only ones left. Yep, so what we need to do is find a corner where we can hold out for a bit. Up here's a decent corner. It's out of the way. Because we're going to run out of energy is what's going to happen when we get here. Oh, this is an even better corner. Okay. So we have a place to retreat later. There's an efficiency thing. We can grab that. But our goal is not to... Oh man, nothing's that coming after us right now. What we'll do is we'll come out here. Block off this whole area with some radiation. And keep defending against these things. Alright. Go around the corner, recover a little bit. Maybe get something to attack itself. So all we have to do is survive for the next 30 seconds or so, which shouldn't be hard to do.
Hunter, you are right. running out of time. Enter the data conduit. Efficiency is crucial to this experiment's design. Work faster. Hunter.
And there we go. We got at least one thing to rank 30. Oh, we got both things to rank 30. Good Lord. That was pretty good. So we managed to get those ranked up. Okay. In one mission, we do an exit.
Welcome back,
Um,
operator.
I just see a 50% off my next platinum purchase. I've been waiting for one of those. I will now purchase more platinum. Hi to Hot Fire Rose 9250. I missed you when you came in. Welcome to my stream. I may claim it, but I'll use it later. I don't want to do it while I'm in the middle of the stream. Alrighty. So, we did get, if you look at our mission results here, we did get 5,000 status for that, and we're all pretty much ready there. We got a lot of good stuff. We got a Lith K-12 relic, and we need to do more weapons. And now we have our status is reset, so we can now go and do more. However, before we do, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to get a Forma. So, in progress, our Forma is ready to claim. We're going to claim it, and I'm going to build another 35,000 per Forma, and all of this stuff. But we only have one blueprint left. We need 2 Forma right now. I'm going to build another Squad Energy Restorer, and I'm going to build another Cipher because you never have enough of them. Okay, I really do have to get that 10x Cipher when I have money. Right now I don't have any money, but I want to rank up these other weapons. Because if you notice in our profile, and we look at our profile, we are getting close to being able to rank up to Master Rank 7. Okay, we're Master Rank 6 right now. Master Rank 7 is pretty easy. 2 more weapons will do it. So we're going to go for that today. We're going to come over here. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's right here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go and upgrade the Rubico before I forget, because we now have more stuff we can throw in here. And unfortunately, because we don't have all the really good stuff, okay, we're missing a lot of really good mods that we want to have. Okay, so I'm just going to put let's see, viral. Nah, maybe not viral. Hellfire. Oh, no, I can't put 3 of those. I can only put 2 of those on there right now. But let's see, if I put the Hellfire on there, that'll be gas. If I put the Stormbringer on here, that'll be corrosive. I like corrosive. Corrosive strips stuff from Grenier and does a lot of extra damage. So we are going to do that. We've now increased our damage. We doubled the damage just by doing that. We have 7 more space. Oh, I have that mod. I have to put it on here. Okay. Even though I'm probably not going to be using it in the final build, reducing Rubico's zoom a little bit may help make it more useful. Okay. So right now we're going to put that away until I can build it out more properly. We will be working on that later. We're going to swap that out, and I'm going to put the Penta in its place. Okay. All right. And then over here, I've got the new core, which I can also look at upgrading, but we didn't put a potato on it, an Orkin catalyst. So there's not as much we can do with it. The radiation is cool. I'm going to throw some toxin on here. And let's see, and we've got heat and electricity, so I'll put some toxin and cold on here to cause viral. Okay, so now I have radiation and viral, and I still have a 46% status chance. So that increases what the new core can do. But again, it's max strength. So we're going to swap it out and pick out the one last secondary we have, which is the Sestra, and equip that. And for the Sestra, we're going to upgrade it, and I'll put Hornet Strike on it, obviously. This is another status weapon. But it's just basically impact and puncture. It's not a great status weapon. It's only 20%. But notice it's got a decent fire rate, decent magazine. The reload's not the greatest. So if I look around and see what we have in the way of stuff, boy, we have almost nothing that we can make use of here. I have Sure Shot, which increases the status chance. I might throw that on there. And I can throw on Auger Pack to give us some more damage. Okay. So we have a little bit of damage. We have a little bit of status. We have a little bit of, and that's basically all we have in that one. Which is all we really need. The Heat Sword is now maxed out. So I'm going to swap that out for the, did we build one? I thought I built a new, no, I did not buy one. So I'm going to just swap that back out for our Broken War. Because that's, the Heat Sword is now maxed out. We got it and everything out of that. I must be one more here. Then, the Burstin, the Penta. The Penta will be coming up next when we want to upgrade it. Okay, so we're going to go back. We're going to hit exit. And we are going to move on and do another Sanctuary Onslaught. Alrighty. So Sanctuary Onslaught, as it's basically the same thing we did before. I'm going to have to do this daily Samaras task too at some point. We'll do that after we rank these things up and do our Mastery Rank 7. We're not running really late today. We're going to end around 9. So I have only 3 things that are on my list. One is ranking up weapons. The second is doing our Mastery Rank 7. Our third is doing the Sanctuary Onslaught. And then if we have time, maybe we'll unlock a relic or 2. So here we go. Sanctuary Onslaught.
Do not relent. The integrity of this experiment lies with your
Okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is hit our 2 and then look at see what we got. We got a Mesa Prime, a Gauss Prime, and a Lavos Prime. They're all leveled up except for the Mesa Prime, who's got something. I don't even know what that is. Alright. So let's look at and see what our weapons do. Assuming I can find... Our host migration is already in progress. Somebody decided they didn't want to come in. Or they didn't like this loadout. Or maybe they had a very low ping time. Lavos, yeah, no, somebody left and somebody else came in. Now the Revenant Prime, we might see some interesting things with. But everything else is pretty basic. Okay. So, this is the Penta. If I can find an enemy, there we go. All right, the Penta. I forgot about the Penta. Let's see if we can find something to properly kill with it. Once we get there, there's a guy way over here somewhere. Watch this. So I'm going to aim at him and then hit my secondary fire to blow it up. Aim at him, hit my secondary fire. Okay. I can fire 1. Watch this. 1, 2. And blow up both of them at the same time. Boy, the range on this is terrible. The range on this is awful. And notice the Penta has no safeties. You can get hit by it too. So it's got some advantages once you've modded it up, but boy, is it terrible before then. Okay, so that's the Penta. The secondary weapon here is, what is it? The Sestra. Which is nothing really to write home about. Does it have a secondary fire? No, it doesn't. Zone 1 complete. We go into the second zone. Alright, and we go here. We have a whole team here still. Hey! Stop that, whoever you are. Wherever you are, somewhere there's a... Oh, really? Another host migration? Holy smokes. Wow, people keep coming in and leaving. I guess they're not satisfied with what they're getting out of it. Hello. Well, we've got our broken war, so we'll... What do we have now? We've got a Noko in here with the Gauss Prime, so that might be more effective. Okay. And we can kill with our 4. Now that we have a Noko, maybe we'll get some energy out of this. Because Noko is excellent for getting energy orbs. Wow. Oh, you know, if you hold it down, you've got an auto fire. So that's not bad. There's our Revenant. Spinning around and causing havoc in his wake. Once a Revenant has enough energy, he's really pretty impressive. Of course, that could be said for a lot of different Warframes. Do another one of these. Let's switch back to our primary and see if we can do more damage with it somewhere. Oh, let's see. We got people going in. Looks like it. I'll go in. What the heck? Not in a great position for doing this solo, but we have people. I don't know if I'll do one more. I may limit it to 3. Really what I want to do is get to a high point with this so that I can shoot down on the crowd. Like this. Alright. Fire, 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 boom. Fire, fire, boom. Fire, fire, fire. Notice they bounce. And you can set all of them off at the same time. Alright. So that's the gimmick behind the Penta. It's not at least the base Penta with very few mods is not the best in the world for a lot of things. But it can be modded up to be something more decent. You can increase that area of effect on the grenades. You can increase your range on them. I believe there's some augment mods for it too. Now there's another version of it, the Secure Penta, which might be significantly better. But right now I'm less concerned with... I'll just kill things my way instead of trying to use these weapons, because honestly these weapons are not cutting it compared to some of the other things. Ooh.
Enter the conduit now.
We got somebody running in, so I guess I'll join them. As long as we're not alone in there, we're happy. I don't know who's in here with us. Oh, there's a terrible map. Oh my god, where are we at? We are in a place I don't necessarily... Oh, I know exactly where we're at now. Okay. So this isn't as bad as it looks to navigate around. It's just not great to navigate around. Oh, and that's why it's not great. There's stuff like that. Yeah. I should be going and killing things with my broken war as best as I can. Ah, this is a better area to be camping out in. And let them come to me if I can. Oh, yep. So we've only got one other person in the squad. This will be probably my last round in here for right now. We might not wrap up these weapons in one round, but it will be better than having them unranked. And at some point we can do more. Now, if I could find some health orbs, I could give us some shields. Well, the other guy has some shields. That's just me now. I've used up my shields. It's terrible. Okay, there. Oh, my Taxon has shields. There we go. There's a mushroom there. Oh, really? Wait, is that mushroom pick-upable? Nah. It's just a mushroom. Yeah, what do we have left for this? A Gauss Prime with a Noko fixation, I think. I joke about that, but there is actually a way to take powers from one Warframe and stick them on another. We'll just get there eventually. Alright, I am not going into this new conduit. I'm just going to kill some things back here instead.
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Oh.
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go.
Hunter, the sanctuary
Only did 3 rounds, so we'll get to maybe 20. 19 on both of them. But we got 10,000 status standing with Cephalon Suda. I feel like I should do it one more time just to rank these up and finish off my daily standing for Cephalon Suda. I am going to do it just one more time. Oh! Wait a second. Before we do that, Mastery rank up. Oh, and not with this set of stuff, maybe. Let me go in. switch to Rhino. My Rhino loadout is here. Set his current loadout. Exit. We're going to go and... I don't even need to go up there. I don't know why I'm going there. Mastery rank up. We're going to begin the test. This will give us an additional 500 standing limit. We'll get more daily focus that we can get. More void trace storage. Every rank up is useful. We need them. Although Mastery rank 7 is not as important. This is a pretty simple
Warframe is a weapon.
kill things mission. As fast as you can. Alright, so we've got to kill 9 enemies in 30-some seconds. 8 more. There's a couple behind me. There's a couple over here. We've got 1 enemy to kill. Very simple thing. And each of these waves is the same sort of thing. A little bit more time, a few more enemies. None of them are hard. The first wave is actually the hardest because you only have 40 seconds. And if you haven't been paying attention, you might run out before you actually kill all your enemies. All the other waves should be pretty easy because they'll generate more enemies in that period of time than you actually need to kill. Where are they? There's one behind me somewhere. One more to kill. And there he is. That's wave 2 complete. Now, I do not remember Mastery Rank 8 test because I have not done it recently. I've done this one recently on my secondary account, which is why I remember it so well. But the last time I did a Mastery Rank 8 test was probably about 7 years ago. So I'm going to have to either get there on my secondary account or, which seems unlikely because we're ranking this one up faster than my secondary account. I'm not spending as much time on it lately. Even though I am trying to stay ahead of it, this one with Quest. 3 to go. Oh, there's 2 more. And we're done.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete.
All right, we got our stuff, we got our standing, we hit continue, and we're done. Now we're Master Rank 7, and we get our Disciple Mastery rank slate. We have,
The inbox has messages for the operator.
if we look at our profile, the next level, which is Master Rank 8, we need another 36,000. Okay? Now, we're going to get 12,000 from, actually 18,000 from the 3 Warframes we're building. Okay? That's only half of it. We need more weapons. Okay? We're going to need 6 more weapons in order to get at least 6 more weapons in order to get that. We'll also be getting some stuff from unlocking missions. We need to build a new Sentinel. We're going to get 6,000, 9,000 for that. That's pretty good, actually. Speaking of Sentinel, I want to do that before we're done tonight. So I'm in my Rhino right now, and I want to do this daily Cimmerish task. Okay. And it's going to take us somewhere on the Void, probably. If I hit this, actually I have to go to a Void mission. So if I zoom out and go to the Void, the odds are very good we'll get that by doing a mission here. Now, if we do the usual capture missions that we've been doing in the Void, not so effectively great. But an exterminate mission in the Void, we'll go through all of the tiles and we'll find the guy. So I'm going to do that. We'll probably have a bunch of other guys with us Maybe not. It's hard to say. But we're in a Rhino. We should be able to handle it. Oh, there's at least one more guy.
You are not alone. This tower is full of life forms, all corrupted by the
Okay.
century.
We're going to equip our scanner, and it goes this way.
Sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Not this way. We have to find which way it went. It's probably went the same way we're going to go.
As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us.
This way. Now, is he gone this way? No, he's gone the other way. No. He has not gone this way, so we have to go the other way. Yep.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you.
Okay. There's our synthesis target. We hit F4. I thought I hit F4. Oh, he ran. He ran faster than I could. Oh, man, he ran again. Oh, no. F3. Why can't I scan him? He's a decoy. Where's the real one? Oh, somebody else scanned him for me. Excellent. All right. So now I can get my gun back, and we can finish this extermination mission, which won't take us very long. Is this the way we're going? Yep, it's the way we're going. We're already going to extraction. That's pretty good. And I don't really care about anything else here, unless there happens to be an argon crystal sitting out. But I don't see one, so I'm going to come right up here and leave it be, unless an argon crystal pops up at the last second. They're searching. I'll let them search. Wait, what's this? And there we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, General.
We got the Cephalon Samaris standing we needed, which was very important. We can now go to see Cephalon Samaris. Even our remote amp got something because I happened to accidentally pop out an operator form. And we got an argon crystal. I didn't even see that. So that's great. All right. So we're going to go to Cephalon Samaris, who is on Lorinda relay in Mercury. He's actually on most of the relays. And we hit Clom. Clom, yes. Not Clem, Clom. I will be very happy when I edit the videos of this and do a new voiceover where I can edit the voiceover and not have me stumbling over a word. I can edit out all of those. So, but right now you get me stumbling over words. All right, so we're going to go to Cephalon Samaris. He's right over here. There he is. We're going to say, thank you. We have completed our task.
For the knowledge of this. I can tell. You find thrill in the hunt. Come back later for a new target.
and we got 5,000 extra standing for that. So every day that we want to, we can get a decent amount of standing from him. Now our offerings,
This is how I can help you. Help the sanctuary.
we desperately need one thing from here, and that is the Sol battery widget. What that means is once we have this, every synthesis scanner we have, we no longer lose charges, which means that we never have to buy another synthesis scanner again. Okay. If we happen to have codex scanners equipped, it'll use that first. Because well, actually, it doesn't matter, but that's different. Okay. But it is something we really want to have. The other ones, improvements for this, the vector thread widget, is also highly coveted because it will make it a lot faster for us to scan. The cross matrix widget may get us 2 scans for every scan. Okay, and the data parse widget will just give us some extra information about each target, but is not as important. We want to get them all, but the key one is the Sol battery widget. I'm going to purchase that right now, and there we go. We don't have to worry about ranking him up. The maximum he ever gets is neutral with us. Okay, but look at all this other stuff that he has. He has mods that we want to get, so we'll want to do that. Look at it. You can get a companion weapon ribbon mod from him, and I think that might rotate, but I could be wrong. And in order to get this, it may not be one. You've got a 1 in 10, I think, chance of having it for a companion you have. If you have all the companions, hey, that's great. Except that you won't, because there are some animal companions. But you want to get every one of these eventually, except for maybe the transmute cores. The transmute cores are used to transmute a mod. When you transmute a mod, you can force it to be a certain polarity, which is different than its normal polarity. So we are done with that right now, and we're going to leave here, which means that it's now safe for us to build our next companion, in fact. And we've been prepping for this. So if we come up here, and we look over here, and we type Helios. Oops. Helios, we got Helios blueprint from our clan. It needs a Forma. That's one of the reasons, one of the 2 Forma we desperately needed. We have everything else we need, including the 10 field run, which is a rare thing to get. That's all we got. We're going to use every one of it, okay, for this. And we'll get them from invasion rewards. We're going to do more invasions later on, okay. They're also rare drops. So we're going to build Helios, and in 24 hours, we're going to have a new companion. And the advantage of Helios is that he will scan things for us. So instead of having to put on our scanner and focus on one of those codex entries or one of those Soma chords or one of those frame fighter things, or the very enemies we're fighting, okay, he will scan the hell out of all of those, okay, and he will keep scanning. Big advantage. If he's scanning enemies he has not completed all the scans for, and it usually takes 5 scans for it to complete an enemy, it will highlight that enemy even if he's not visible to you. So Helios is a really, really useful thing to have, and we're going to be very grateful that we got him. All right, let's see. Is there anything else that we are ready to build that we have not built? Right now we have, let's see. We have another melee weapon. We could make that. We probably need to make that because we need more melee weapons. We have more weapons down here. We're only going to get 18,000 for the 3 Warframes, plus 9,000 for Helios and his primary weapon. Okay, so that's 27,000. We're going to have to make up the other 9,000 and somehow, and we can get 3,000 for each weapon we build. So I'm going to build Amphis. Do I want to build Amphis, or do I want to build the Ether Daggers? Or do I want to... Oh, God, I hate the Lecta. The regular Lecta, I hate. There is a weapon called the Secure Lecta, which is much, much better, that I like. We do want to build this work in Catalyst if we can. God, we're running low on cash. We have to buy more cash. That's just the thing. So we're going to have to make cash. But we'll do that later. I'm not going to build new weapons right now because we're not going to be focusing on farming things. We still have some stuff to rank up. What I am going to do is, we're going to make some cash. It's only going to take a few minutes. And I'll go to series and go to our favorite place to get cash. We currently have no boosters, okay, but we do need cash. So I'm going to go to Gabby's Survival. We're going to spend 5 minutes in here, and then we're going to leave. And I might run 1 or 2 relic missions, and that will probably wrap it up for the night. There we go. Look at all this stuff that's going on here. Oh my goodness. We've got a lot of explosions going on here. I don't know what's causing that. Probably Nova Prime. Blowing things up. Wow. Alright, so we found some more mods. Well, I can't even see a lot of stuff going on. I may well go on to the next section here, rather than stay wherever the person doing all of that damage is, and go on to this one down here, just to clear it a little bit. Okay, I'll stay around here for a bit. This is a good place to be. And it looks like our Noko came with us, which is great for energy. It means I can Rhino stop a couple of these guys. You notice we're picking up stuff galore. Just up. Our Novas come this way. That's a huge area wherever that Nova is. Up, dead end.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Okay. I may go back over here. Pick up some of this stuff. There's even more stuff over here. Alright, we've hit 5 minutes. We're looking for our exit
This will help our cause.
now.
When you need it, extraction is ready.
Remember, the key with Gabby is you stay 5 minutes, you leave. If you're looking for to farm credits. If you're looking to farm, this is also a good place to farm Orokin cells. That one you might want to stay longer for. If you want to farm Affinity, you can do that here too. Good lord, where is my exit? This way. And we're going to come over here. think the last time I did this, I did it with an Oberon. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten away for that. Okay.
Life support activated.
Now note that they do not have to exit. If they want to stay in, they're welcome to do so. One, and we're out.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And we made 43,000 credits in 4 minutes and 56 seconds. It's pretty straightforward. It's just a good place to farm credits. We even made 3,000 more standing for Cephalon Suda. We might even be maxed out on our standing. Nope, we can do one more mission like that if we wanted to. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm some relics. We need more relics. And we've been farming up here at Hepit, which gives us Lith relics. I'm going to do some farming down here at Uko, which is going to give us Meso and Neo relics, I believe. We got a 50-50 chance of getting one or the other, and but either one's good. And you can see other people are farming this too. When we get Wukong, we'll be able to do these faster. But we have to level up Wukong first.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
He's actually below. He's over this way. That is the way I want to go. Oh, maybe I'll do a sanctuary target. Let's see. Where is our capture target, though? That's the more important thing.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them
Okay.
down quickly. Mission complete. The captain
All
is
right.
escorted to the extraction
Now we
point.
want to see if we can find our sanctuary target, because we do want to do that too. Not that way. Probably this way. Not that way either. That's interesting. Might have been out. No, there is no other way out of that room. So let's climb up and see if I can find him up here. Now, unfortunately, I'm keeping people waiting.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yes, he's this way. But which way from here? Could be anywhere.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
And that did it. We got our synthesis. So now we can get the heck out of here. We kept some people behind because of that. We've got 44 seconds though. They're going to be not too late. But that was worth the synthesis. Alright, where are we going from here? We're going up. Through here. And we're out.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So we got a Neo Relic out of that, and we got some Synthesis standing out of that. So yay, even better. We'll still need lots of it, because there's a lot of things to get from Cephalons and Meris. We're at 8:57. I can do one more of those before I wrap up for the night. Tomorrow night we will be doing Wukong. Hopefully I don't get another synthesis target right now. But it might be. Alright, first off, I don't see a synthesis target. Where is our guy at? This way.
Target located. Bring them in.
Yes, we don't have a synthesis target here, so I don't have to worry about it. But we do need to get this guy before he gets too far away.
Target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need a subject brought back alive.
Oh, I didn't fire off my 2.
Mission complete.
Now I have.
It has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
And I'll, ooh, yes, I want that. Notice that we're getting this notifications of bullet jumps. We're probably going to max that out tonight too. That's a daily task. There we go.
Well, well, well.
Oh, wrong way.
Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you, anonymous troublemaker.
Let's see if anybody else... That's got a great range. I like that range.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
For the ALAC. That's a really nice little thing. Oh, I'm stepping out and letting him go through the... I don't think he's gonna get it. Nope.
Another job well executed.
Somebody went for an Orcan vault, not an Orcan vault, but a puzzle room, a treasure puzzle room. So we got 1,000 Nightwave for that. We got a little more Cephalon Suda standing. We can't get any more of our new Locust standing. Is it no? Arbiters of Hexa standing, because you see that little yellow thing there? We need to rank him up. In order to rank him up, I need that other Forma that we're building. Okay, but we have the credits now, so that makes me happy. We've got plenty of credits for it, and we're getting further along with our Cephalon Suda. So if I get started before 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock tomorrow, we'll finish off our standing very easily. We have our foundry working on our cipher. We're going to claim another one, and we're going to build another one because we will need them. We're going to claim another squad energy restore, and we're going to build another squad energy restore. I'll be happy when we rank up Arbiters of Hexus, because the second rank up will get us the Squad Energy Restore large 10 by 10 for free. We have Wukong ready in 22 hours, so that'll be great. He'll be ready the next time we do a stream, and that's pretty much it for the night. So we got quite a lot accomplished tonight.
Orders reminds the operator to take time.
And I'm curious, actually.
Pressure creates.
Did it give us... No, it didn't give us another daily. It just kept the same one. There is a capture mission that would finish off our standing in one easy thing. I might just do that. Just because it's quick. It'll only take me a minute and a half, and I'll finish off all of our standing for the day. And we might even be doing it solo. All right, so I'm going a few minutes over just to get the rest of our standing. Because the most we want to max out our standing as much as possible every day. If you can't do it every day, do it whenever you can. Come in and just run things so that you can increase your standing. Where is our capture guy? Right here.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
And we've captured him.
Interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
And then all we have to do is get out.
We've got robots inbound.
I'll consider what I've learned from this skirmish.
Going this way. Up the stairs. I feel like sometimes you just want to slice through things as you're going. And it's almost as fast as bullet jumping. Oh, I heard that. There was a syndicate medallion there, and I wanted to get it. I didn't need to get it. There were 8 in that mission. If I wanted to take my time and find them all, I could have. That's not a problem. But
Another job well executed.
that's a genius datum. So that's one of the best of the medallions. I don't often trade in medallions until I've gotten to max rank, and only rarely if I don't have any time to do the normal updates. I'll trade in medallions then. I will have a lot of them by then. Because if you look at my equipment, our inventory, and we look for datum, we have, oops, T. We really only have 2? It would help if I did this. Nope, we only have 2. I don't know what happened to the rest of my datums, because I know I collected them. Arbiters of Hexus? Oh, we collected more of the Arbiters of Hexus ones. The Lawful, Maxim, and the regular medallions. But we didn't collect more datums. So we need more datums. We'll have to definitely collect more of that stuff. But that's another mission and another time. And this is Steve, your grumpy old Warframe, signing off for the night. Good night, Tenno, and I'll see you tomorrow night.